The biggest enemy of progress in your life will be the discomfort that you run from. And most people spend their whole life running from it. They're sacrificing their future selves' happiness for today's pleasure. The irony is that this very sacrifice robs them of their future happiness. But they don't understand this at the time, so they do it anyway. You see, avoiding hardship may feel good momentarily, but it always ends up making things worse in the long term. You end up sacrificing your future self's happiness for today's pleasure. And then when you look back, you wonder where all the years went. When you're 80 years old, you won't be thinking about the times you spent working hard. You will, however, be thinking about the times you spent playing, having fun, and enjoying yourself. But if you never take the chance to work hard and put in the effort, you will always wonder what could have been. There is a big misconception about what happiness means. People think that it means doing whatever you want whenever you want. But true happiness is not about that. True happiness is the absence of struggle. It is not about having everything you want, but rather wanting nothing. When you truly understand this, you will start to see that the path to happiness is through hardship. Think about the times in your life when you felt the happiest. I'm willing to bet that every single one of those times involved some sort of hardship or struggle. Maybe it was a time when you had to work extra hard to finish a project, and you felt a sense of accomplishment when you finally did. Or maybe it was a time when you had to overcome a challenge or adversity, and you emerged from it feeling stronger and more resilient. These are the moments that make life meaningful. And these are the moments that you will remember when you're old and gray. Not the times when you were coasting or playing video games all day. The truth is that life is hard either way. You can choose to make it harder by avoiding the things that make life better. Or you can choose to make it easier by facing the things that make life better. It's up to you. And I know that this sounds like a cliché self-help message, but I want you to really think about this for a second. Everything that you want in life is on the other side of hardship. More money, more success, more happiness, it's all there. But you have to be willing to put in the work and face the challenges that come your way. Most people are not willing to do that. They would rather live a life of mediocrity than risk the pain of failure. And so they end up living a life that is less than they are capable of. Settle for less because they are afraid of the discomfort that comes with success. But here's the thing. The discomfort you avoid does not go away. It just gets worse until you face it. You can try to ignore it or pretend it's not there, but it will always be there. The only way to make it go away is to face it head-on. This is why I believe that we should embrace voluntary hardship. By voluntarily putting ourselves into difficult situations, we train ourselves to become more resilient. We learn how to deal with the discomfort that comes with success, and we prepare ourselves for the inevitable challenges that life will throw our way. When you voluntarily seek out hardship, it becomes easier for you to deal with the hardship that comes later. You learn how to stay calm and focused when things get tough. And this is an invaluable skill. So my advice to you is this: don't be afraid of hardship. Don't shy away from it. Embrace it. Know that the greatest successes come after the greatest struggles. The times in your life when you felt the most fulfilled and accomplished were probably the times when you had to struggle the hardest. This is just how life works. If you want to lead a more meaningful and fulfilling life, then you need to start facing your fears and embracing the discomfort that comes with it. Trust me, your future self will thank you for it. With that said, you guys are awesome. And I hope that you have an amazing day. If this video spoke into your heart, do well to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.